It's the early 2010s. You come home from school and hop on YouTube. You start going down a rabbit hole of scary videos. By the time you shut down your computer, you are already paranoid about everything around you. Today, we're going down memory lane and talking about some of the most nostalgic scary videos from early YouTube. So turn off the lights, grab some snacks, get tucked in. Things are about to get unsettling. The Fresno Nightcrawlers. Alien footage has always been a subject of debate. The Fresno Nightcrawlers are no exception. The first sighting of these mysterious creatures was in Fresno, California. The first known footage of them is from a low quality and grainy video where you can see a white, tall, and long-legged creature walking across the backyard of a homeowner named Jose. Following the initial sighting, additional footage of the Fresno Nightcrawlers surfaced online, including recordings from Yosemite National Park. Here, you can see not just one, but two of these creatures, although one does appear to be shorter than the other. Many believe these to be genuine alien sightings, while others think they are hoaxes. What do you think? Perhaps it's just a case of walking pants. Little Baby's Ice Cream. Do you like ice cream? If you do, then perhaps you might be familiar with this commercial from Little Baby's Ice Cream called "This Is a Special Time," which was posted back in 2012. The commercial features a rather bizarre and unsettling man covered in ice cream, eating himself. Furthermore, the narrator's voice helps provoke an even greater sense of unease.
I eat Little Baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. While that man's eyes are staring into our souls, that ice cream does look kinda delicious.
Ice cream is a feeling.
Makeup tutorial takes a dark turn. This next video features a woman recording a makeup tutorial. Everything seems fine and normal until something strange happens. Suddenly, it seems like she gets hacked and footage of a dark, creepy room appears on the screen. The woman is visibly disturbed and silently stares at the video. Without warning, she begins to slam her face on the desk, as if possessed. Blood starts to trickle down from her nose, and the scene quickly becomes very gruesome. Eventually, she stops and collapses back in her chair, with only her eye twitching. Traumatizing, right? Especially for first-time viewers. But don't worry, from what I've heard, the video is fake and was created for a web series. Hand Thing. Hand Thing is a popular video created by Shay St. John. In the video, two creepy characters, seemingly made from mannequin parts, are featured. The first shot shows a character who appears more human, asking, "Jake, are you still doing the hand thing? Heard you were doing the hand thing today." You can then see the other character flipping and clapping his hands in a bizarre manner. The video continues to switch between these two characters, each time performing the hand thing faster and faster, while uttering random gibberish and asking about the hand thing.
Shit, I can't stop doing the thing. What is it? God, I heard you're doing the hand thing.
While it's clear that this is someone having fun creating an interesting video, it remains quite eerie to watch. Dining room. Or there is nothing. This creepy video created by David Earl shows an expressionless woman sitting at a table holding a spoon with the bowl in front of her. Meanwhile, there's a constant roaring fire in the background behind a window. At the start, she mumbles unintelligible words. She then slumps her face down into the bowl. There's a long pause as the camera pans out. After a while, the video plays again, but backwards, panning in on her once again. She speaks, and you can finally make out what she says. There is nothing.
There is nothing.
In the description of the video, the creator explains the meaning of this eerie piece. In his words, This piece was inspired by a personal, paradoxical desire for empirical proof that there is nothing on the other side of life. I Feel Fantastic. I Feel Fantastic, also known as Terra the Singing Android, was another example of what seemed to be someone's interesting artistic work. It features Terra the android creepily singing I Feel Fantastic and making weird robotic movements. The best I could find was that it was created by someone named John Bergeron. Little is known as to why it was created, whether it was some passion project or perhaps some darker reason. Cursed Japanese Kleenex commercial. Here is another commercial that just makes you go, what the f? It is a Japanese commercial for Kleenex where a baby ogre and a human lady are sitting down and playing with some Kleenex tissues. Meanwhile, a song plays in the background by itself. But there is also a dark rumor on top of it. The rumor was that the commercial was cursed and all the people involved, including the actors, died. Obviously this rumor was fake. There is no evidence that anyone died due to the commercial. Nonetheless, it used to and still does send chills down my spine watching it. Catacombs Found Footage. One of my favorite scary videos on the internet has to be the Catacombs Found Footage. A man is seen exploring the dark catacombs of Paris. As the video goes on, we can notice the man starting to panic more and more. He starts to run. Suddenly, he drops his camera but continues running away. Did he just get lost and start to panic? Or perhaps he was running away from something. For those who don't know, the catacombs of Paris are estimated to be around 200 miles of tunnels. It must also be noted that it is completely dark in there, and those who go unprepared may just end up getting lost down there in total darkness, hoping that someone finds them before they too become part of the many human bones scattered around the tunnel. This footage was aired on television on an ABC show by a man named Francis Friedland. This did raise some eyebrows on whether the footage was real or just a hoax. What do you think? The Sounds of Hell. During the Cold War, there was not just the race to the moon, but also the race to who could drill the deepest hole on Earth. It was said the Soviet Union managed to drill down 14.4 kilometers when they decided to stop. They had broken through down to a cape deep underground. Intrigued, they sent a microphone down the hole and captured this. They believed they had captured the sounds of hell, and thus named it the Well to Hell. There are debates about whether the Soviet Union really managed to drill down to hell. It wasn't until it was confirmed that the audio recording was fake. The audio was samples of different audios stitched together. Obey the Walrus. Before this one starts, I would like to warn you that this final one contains discussions of sexual abuse, transphobia, and such. I would also like to point out that I mean no disrespect to Sandy Crisp. I'm sure many of you were forced to watch Obey the Walrus as a challenge when you were kids, also known as Obedece a la Morsa in Spanish. The main thing for this video was that it was supposedly cursed, and if you watched it, you would soon be met with misfortune. For me, I always knew it as just La Morsa. I was told that if you watched it and laughed or made fun of the person in the video, she would come to you at night. And while the video was edited to be creepy, there is no such curse. The footage in the video was actually from a film called The Goddess Bunny. The person in the video is Sandy Crisp. She contracted polio, and due to the doctor's negligence with her illness, she was left disabled. The film The Goddess Bunny was not supposed to be scary at all, but rather a film of Crisp enjoying her new life after a dark past involving negligence, transphobia, and sexual abuse against her. Unfortunately, some prick online took an innocent video of her and turned it into something it should have never been. I hope you have enjoyed this trip down memory lane, going over old scary videos and going over the origin of them. Be sure to tag along, as there are still way too many scary videos and topics out there to be explored. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, share the video with your friends, turn on notifications. I also have a gaming channel called Karen Soul. I'll leave a link down in the description below and pinned down at the comments. Anyways, hope you have enjoyed. Stick around.